What would I tell my younger self as a musician at 36? Here's a list of 10 things I wish I'd have either known or done differently. Number 1, start when you say you're going to start. No one's going to do it for you. The amount of times that I've said I was going to start a project or had an idea that I just didn't do it. And this was down to lack of motivation, fear of failure, fear of it not being good enough, and just general distractions. If I'd have bought even half of the projects that I thought of to light, I'd be sitting on a pretty impressive back catalogue. If you have the urge to create something, do it. The world deserves your art. Number 2. When I was in my sort of early 20s, I'd look at other people who were doing what I wanted to do, but they were a little bit further along than where I was. And this kind of got me into the mindset that it was too late for me to do the thing, when in reality, that's what should have driven me to do more of what I wanted to do. But I did let it put me off, unfortunately. It's not a race, and there shouldn't be any competition with other people. It's not about where they are. If you make a start, that's the first step in being where you want to be. Number 3, be humble. You're not as good as you think you are. When I was a teenager, I would sit in my room for hours on end, practicing. And this was because I felt like I had something to prove. And I obsessed over being the best guitarist. And I just put countless hours into it. This lasted for about 3 years, and I did make a substantial amount of musical gains. But then it all just stopped, because I discovered partying and beer, going to bars with my friends, and I kind of got to a level where I thought I was good enough and I didn't need to get any better, I didn't need to improve. And this had a knock-on effect because it hindered my ability to create and progress. I was happy with mediocrity, but I didn't see it as mediocrity at the time. I just thought I was good enough. That leads me on to my next point, number 4. You're probably doing a lot better than you think you are. During the chaotic period of my life, in my early 20s, sort of late teens, early 20s, I was still playing in bands, and I got to do a lot of gigging. It gave me a lot of experience. I was able to travel, which was something that I'd always wanted to do. Experience in the studio. It gave me the drive to still want to do it. It exposed me to various scenarios that I'm sure we're all familiar with. If you play in live bands, you do a lot of traveling, and you sometimes play to not very many people. You could be traveling for hundreds of miles to play to a small room in a pub to around about 10 people, which isn't very good, but it didn't deter me. It kind of gave me this resilience to swallow the disappointment and carry on. So always keep trying. You're probably doing a lot better than you think you are. Number 5, use your resources. With the internet being what it is today, you have resources absolutely everywhere. If I could go back and talk to my younger self, I'd probably say something a little bit different, like use guitar magazines, use the limited tablature that was on the internet. I remember I used to be in school printing off like hundreds of pages of probably wrong tablature, which I did get in trouble for as well because I used up all of the printing credits. But if you find yourself stuck in a rut, use your resources, because 9 times out of 10, if you can't do something, somebody on the internet can do it, has done it, and has probably put it on YouTube. So use your resources. Number 6 is one that I've been very guilty of in the past, and probably still am a little bit guilty of now, and that is there is no magical piece of gear that is going to motivate you to practice. That motivation has to come from yourself. Not saying don't buy a new guitar, don't treat yourself to that new pedal that you want, but when push comes to shove, nothing's going to motivate you more than yourself. You can buy that new guitar, but are you going to pick it up? I've had hundreds and hundreds of pounds worth of gear that I've either sold and then rebought, trying to fill the void, trying to find that bit of inspiration that's never come, or it's just ended up on my shelf collecting dust. So you don't need that piece of gear, you just need to practice. Number 7, find a mentor. It doesn't have to be somebody you know. It doesn't have to be somebody that you can speak to. It can be absolutely anybody that you aspire to be like or you think is a great influence. I have a few mentors for a few different things, and it sounds ridiculous, but you can look at what they're doing and try and figure out how they did it. You can also look at their journey and see that even though they appear successful now, where they came from is a whole different story. A lot of people post on the internet what they want you to see, but it neglects to show you years and years and years of hard graft. So having a mentor can be a very beneficial thing if you are stuck and don't know what to do next. Number 8, if you create something, then you've succeeded by default. The quality of what you have created is completely subjective. It doesn't matter what you create. It just matters that you do create. If you have an idea and you bring it to life, then you are a creator by definition. So you can't fail. Don't be afraid to fail as well. This is a super cliche thing to say, but failure is the first step to success. So I know I said it was going to be a list of 10 things, but it was actually a list of 8 things. If you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. If you think I've missed anything or you'd like to add anything, please put it in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.